Everybody, good morning. So I want to tell you about the first read I pulled early this morning. So first of all, I got the Five of Cups with the Emperor here, and I was like, well, clarify the Emperor. So I clarified it with the Fool card, and then the Five of Cups, I clarified with the Justice card. So I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. Some justice is happening. This Five of Cups, somebody's coming out of the Five of Cups from reversal, like of yesterday. Emperor, I feel like, is people on the collective. I don't really, I don't like to like label the roles of each because everyone has a different dynamic, but take it, I guess, how it resonates. And I'm tired of saying that because I feel like all tarot readers are saying that. It's like our slogan, I feel like. It needs to be on my a t-shirt, a black t-shirt, white letters. Yeah, print it, make it, please. Whoever's in the t-shirt press and like making companies, or if you're a creative type, please send me a t-shirt or hit me up and write that on a t-shirt. I have millions of ideas for t-shirts. So if you're bored and you need t-shirt ideas, come talk to me. Because all day I got funny ones. Anywho, especially witchy ones. I don't know. I guess it's just how I operate. Sorry, I'm very excited today. I got a lot of good energy, so bear with me. Okay, so let me reveal first like what's going down with the Five of Cups and Justice. I was like, okay, do tell with these cards right here, our Love Oracle cards. I love this deck, but I feel like I need to get some more off of Etsy because like these are great for finding out like deets about like what's happening in the dynamic, but I kind of feel like they're missing that like emotional, well, not really, because they do describe like what it could be in theory. But I don't know. I'm thinking I need to get some more cards to talk about the actual just details. I like to get really deep and analytical on some levels, but I also like to play with my imagination a lot. So I throw concepts out there, but I also feel the energy from the cards, like, and put the picture together. I feel like that's what a lot of tarot readers do, other than having clairvoyant energy into the cards. And I'm more of a feely type, but I do get visions. Like last night with my dreams, I keep seeing people, and I feel like they're like part of like a soul family or a group dynamic like that. And I'm not really sure why they keep showing up, but it's like certain people that, like, I don't know what the connection was there, but I definitely keep having dreams with my brother. Like that's another reoccurring thing that keeps happening, but it's like he's trying to show me something. It's so strange because it's like we're always out at an event, and that's how we were as teenagers too. Like we'd be out at an event and we meet people, and I would have my own group of friends and he would have his kind of group of friends, and then we would all get together. That was just the way we were. But it was kind of like that same scenario, but as an adult, in like, I guess in the time zone of whatever the dream era was. I don't even know, because I felt like, because you know how you leave people and then you come back and you meet them again and the energy's still the same where you left off kind of feeling? Like, especially with people that are close to you, like your immediate family or your soul tribe or your best friends, and especially your twin flame. It's just one of those things, like you just feel each other's energy all over again. Yeah, there's some things have changed because of time and distance and yada yada, but it's still like that same like energy that you have with that bond. So it's like I had that same energy in my dreams with him, but we were meeting other people and he was showing me things that I guess he wanted me to understand about people, you know? And the vibes that I got from him through my dream was like, he didn't trust who I was with, but I couldn't tell that that's what it was, even though that's what it was. You know what I mean? So it was like, I wasn't listening to the guided intuition. And he's a Sagittarius, so he's very good at finding out the truth behind things. And most Sagittarius are. They're very jurisdictional. Like they love law and order, like, right? They just know what is right and what is wrong. That's like their inherent gift, I feel like. And he was trying to tell me like, yeah, this guy might be good on the surface, but underneath that, you really got to dig. And that was kind of the vibe I got. But I was just meeting this guy, and I didn't know a lot about him when we were just friends. You know what I mean? I think his name was Steve or Steven, which is weird because he had a best friend named Steven growing up. But anywho, I don't know. It was just weird. And I felt like it was somebody that I saw from a picture or something. And it was like not even like somebody I actually know. Like a lot of my dreams, I meet people, I know people, but I don't really know them in my life right now. And I feel like maybe it's somebody from another lifetime, or it could have just been just part of my imagination. Like I saw an image of somebody and now they become part of my dream. But anyways, long story short, let's dig right into here. So that's what I'm saying. I'm very imaginative, and that's kind of how I use my energy with the cards, if you were wondering. Anyways, so for justice, I pulled Not Enough and the Sword and the Rose, which the Sword and the Rose and Not Enough came up yesterday. So with them two combined here, I feel like things are going to come out. Things are, you know, in the spiritual realm, I feel like being protected, absolutely. Like things are gonna have to come out, I feel like, and there's gonna be clarity on the situation, and justice is gonna prevail, period. Not Enough, I'm not really sure where that falls in line, but I feel like that is probably a dark shadow moment for people, or it could just be like just feeling like it's just like that give and take that we pulled with the Pentacles yesterday. What was that? Six of Pentacles, right? I think so. The ones with the hands. I would look in my deck right now, but I don't know. I don't want to throw off what we're talking about. So this is the current energy with the Five of Cups with the Justice. And then I was like, well, let's find out more information. Like who's involved? Like what's the scenario? That's what I asked while I was pulling the cards. So the Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out. And as you see, there's a lot of earth element here with the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you guys need to spend some more time in nature. If this is you, if this represents you in this situation. Like, take a deep breath, get connected with your pets. If you don't have pets, you know, just go somewhere where there's animals or out in nature, or I don't know, like connect one with nature. That's what I feel for this Queen of Pentacles right now. She does look kind of like disgruntled, like the whole Not Enough, you know. Maybe she's feeling a little low. I don't know. Sending love and vibes. So then we got the Ace of Swords with the Judgment came out next. So I was like, okay, well, that's truth and clarity with the swords here, right? And then the Judgment. So I feel like there is something going on behind the scenes, seeing that it's coming from the heavens, right? And the Judgment, I was like, okay, so what's this judgment about? And they said the Ten of Pentacles. So that just tells me right there's some situation with money. It could be greed. It could be, you know, I'm not really sure your scenario, but I feel like the main theme here is somebody was greedy, right? And so judgment was called out because 10 of Pentacles is a lot of money, okay? So something had to happen, right? Like something not in the favor of somebody, considering that said not enough. So I'm not really sure what your situation could be in particular, right? But considering that a judgment call was with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So I was like, okay, well, that's good. I'm just going to leave it right there. We're going to move on back to over here with the Emperor. And to clarify the Emperor, I pulled the Fool card, which we pulled the Fool card the other day. And I felt like that was, you know, a lot of the people on this journey have to have that full, open-hearted, seeing the sunlight, living carefree, you know, being down to earth, being not so practical, but being open to explore, you know, and living that life carelessly. Like, she doesn't even care. She's falling off this cliff right here. She's going to take that leap of faith. Maybe she does trip and fall. So what? She goes down this big, beautiful rabbit hole, you know, Alice in Wonderland style. I'm all for that. All for that journey. So to clarify, I pulled the Ascendant, which there you go. Maybe she grabbed some balloons and she's out of there, dude. Like she's gone. She's gonna move on. Like she's up and above. You can't touch it, you know? So I was like, let's clarify what's happening with this ascending. So these ones fell out right here. And then these ones fell out on top of it. And I felt like that was a lot, okay? So I'm just like, well, because it was like this. It was like these ones fell out, and then these ones kind of fell out like this when I was, you know, doing my shuffle. So I was like, okay, well, I feel like these ones weren't as important to show, but these ones were, because these ones came out harder. You know what I mean? Like, you know how sometimes you pull cards and then the cards pull other cards? So this is all interconnected, I feel like. At least that's the vibe I got. So for this, it was the exact, and I probably should have shuffled my cards more, but I did my 3 shuffle that I like to do. And I thought like all this stuff was shuffled apart, but apparently, I guess it wasn't. But the 7 of Cups wasn't near all these ones, which these ones were all together, which, you know, if you were watching my channel, you noticed that this was part of the spell work. And I was like, well, interesting, because the Lovers card came out with the 7 of Cups. So remember how the 7 of Cups came out like I think 2 times yesterday, and it was just like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm all wishy-washy. And that's what 7 of Cups is. It's like you're putting all your eggs in different baskets, right? And maybe you just need to take like the moon and the rose or the crystal or the heart, you know, and remove all the other stuff. Like just focus on 1 or 2 of these cups, right? So then the Sun, the Death, and the High Priestess in reverse, and the Lovers card. So I feel like this whole combination together is stuff that's being ascended, right? Like you don't even have to worry about this, because this stuff is going to be gone from this part of the journey. Like you can move on forward carefree like the Fool, because there's not going to be any more of this, you know? This is going bye-bye. This is going to be okay. Like your sun, your light, right? Look how she's looking into the sun. Like you're going to get this. This is going to be there. This is not going anywhere. You're always going to have your light. And I feel like with Death card here, it's like the light and the dark together, right? So it's going to transmute both the energies at play of like the spell work that's happening. She's gone. This priestess, gone. See how the contract's like in reverse right here? It's gone. Her magic ball, been blocked. Her third eye intuition, done. All done. All being blocked and absolved. And love, like the love scenarios that was there, or anything that was there, it's going to be all done. It's going to be renewed and restored. And you're going to find your love, whether it's with your soulmate, your twin flame, or just self-love. I feel like these things are all going to come into place at the right time. Like everybody on this planet is going to see it for what it is, whether they want to or not. You know, it's just, it is what it is. Like everyone's got to be connected. This one love situation, it's no joke. It's no joke. I highly believe everyone's connected. And the more that people dig into that idea, like scientists out there that are putting that out there, the more that they're realizing this universe is connected to our inner universes as well, you know? So it's like the more that we dig, the more that we theorize, the more that we search, the more connected we're going to see, like the parallel dimensions and everything. Like everything is connected together, and it's all because of love. Love is the key. Love is the answer. It's always been. It's always going to be. Love always wins, right? As they say, as one of my favorite tarot readers says constantly. I'm not going to say names right now, but I love her to death. She's hilarious, and she's awesome. Anywho, so let me finish the rest of this part of this read, and then we're going to dive right into another one before I have to get going. So now I have the Nine of Swords in reverse here, the Empress, and the Two of Wands. So I feel like these are like the interpersonal, like this is the outer conflicts, right? this could be like the twin flame dynamic, like obstacles out in like the 3D, right? And that spell crap, right? But these are the inner ones that we're coming out of, which is the Two of Wands, right? Coming out of, I guess, like false narratives that we read or we learn about with the twin dynamic. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, I was looking up the other day, twin flame dogma, because I felt like so much of the stuff that I've been learning, I feel like it kind of goes against what we actually are or what we can become. You know what I mean? Like, there's no real way to define what twin flames are, I feel like, because everyone has their own journey. Everyone has their own adventure. Everyone has like crazy crazy scenarios that play out in their lives. Like, how do you define something that's so like everlasting? You know what I mean? Like, the journey is just ongoing. Like, I'd rather just be called Pi sometimes, because all the different numbers, it just like, it goes on and on and on and on. Like, there's no real definition in my book. So, like, I feel like the Two of Wands in reverse is coming out of that understanding of, like, what it is to be on that level, or to be this quote unquote, like, there's no cookie cutter definition. That's what I'm trying to say. The Empress in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of things that, like, okay, so the Empress here, right? Seeing you as a beautiful earth angel, or like just feeling like this is too much pressure. Like, I can't go to her. Like, I can't live this life. Is she crazy? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean, this freaking fairy tale, like, in your head? Like, what? And now I feel like the hat's off. Like, everything else around them is just like, well, you know, it is what it is. Like, I could keep journeying this karmatic cycle and living through this chaotic journey with this, you know, negative warlock of a woman, or I could try to see her side of the freaking coin. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what's happening on a lot of people. Like, they're at least tempting, you know, they're gonna pass over this olive leaf, right? This olive branch, I'm sorry. For some reason I had to send some flame. I'm an Aries Pisces, so I have a lot of flame in my chart, but I think I gotta look at my chart again, guys. I'm horrible with astrology, like, as far as the charts go. Like, I'm in tuned and like empath, but like when it comes to like looking at all the different like planetary like feelings and stuff, like I absorb that information, but I'm not good at like mapping it out and like knowing precise elements that are at play. Like, I like to get a lot of information from other people for that. I'm not good at that, but I enjoy that because it does kind of clear things up. Like, I used to follow astrology a lot more and like horoscopes and such, but now I'm just like, I want to be the fortune teller here. Let me do my thing. Like, let me see what's gonna play out, you know? But I like just playing with the actual earth and elements and yada yada, like, and I don't really do a lot of spell work. I like to do like jars. I like to do saging. I like to do self-help kind of stuff. I definitely love meditating and praying, but like anything else, like, I mean, it's just not worth like digging that deep into it. If that's for you, collective, go for it. Like, I'm all for it. Like, I'm more of an eclectic witch type, so like I pull things that just feel good to me and I just do them, you know, like rituals and stuff like that. Like, I look up a lot of stuff and I like that journey, but I'm not as dedicated as like somebody that's super Wiccan or pagan and that's like their philosophy of life and that's how they live their life. Like, go for it. I'm all for you guys doing that, like, if that suits you. But it just doesn't suit me personally. Like, I like to be more eclectic. I love my crystals. Like, I love just sitting with my crystals, like, honestly, and just feeling the energy from them. I love absorbing energy as an empath. That's just who I am. Like, I can't help it. So that's why I started doing tarot, is just to get more insight with, like, the collective energy, honestly, and seeing how I can help others through this lesson and the lessons that we do learn on our journey as twins. Like, I feel like it's important for the Twin Flame Collective to discuss what's been going on behind closed doors, because otherwise we're all just kind of feeling isolated some days and not seeing it. You know what I mean? Because we're all stuck in this 3D cookie cutter matrixy kind of bullshit. And excuse me for my language, but it's true. It's just, you know, it's regurgitated. It really is. A copy of a copy of a copy. Totally Fight Club moment right here. Where he's just done. He's done doing the 9 to 5. And he made his own little legacy, right? and then it turns on him. But it's... I love Chuck Palahniuk. If you don't know who Chuck Palahniuk is, he is the author, the writer of Fight Club, which is one of my favorite books. I've read it so many times, and I'm not a big reader. Like, I love to read, but I'm not a reader. You know, I don't sit around and read huge books, and I should though, but I just my mind's not like that. It takes a lot more dedication. It's just one of those books that you can't put down, and that was Fight Club for me. Like, I felt 100% like, yes. And maybe that's like the inner rebel person soda inside of me, but it's not that I'm all for anarchy, because I feel like we do need routines and structures in place, but I'm just all for expansion and, like, looking into what's behind the veil, you know? I mean, like, what else is hidden from everybody? Because I knew that growing up. I knew this was just not the way this place is supposed to be, you know? I just knew it was a facade, so. And they just try to throw you off all the time. Anyways, sorry, I'm on a tangent today. So we did 2 of Wands, Empress in reverse. So the 9 of Swords, right, is like all this. I feel like that's related to that too, the not enough card, because coming out of feeling this way, like this self-sabotage behavior, right, this lack of confidence, like letting go all those inner wounds, basically. So sorry for this long tangent read. I didn't mean to, I promise, but apparently I have a lot of things on my mind that I had to get out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that read. I'm going to pull some more cards, and that will be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and like, subscribe, send me some texts and some good vibes, and I don't know, just collab with me if you want, or just tell me what's up and we'll figure something out. If you want personal reads, let me know. I'm open to it. Like I said, I just got to get a feel for the situation. If you really need some guidance, I'm totally open to that. I've done like 1 or 2 reads to people in my life and people around me, which is great. Starting to get more comfortable with this situation. Like, it just took me some time, you know, on this journey to allow myself to do that and have that confidence. And I feel like that's a lot of what 9 of Swords in reverse is about too, is waking up to it, owning who you are, and enjoying what you do in this world, and not worry about all the, oh, what about what he says or she says, and da-da-da-da-da, or how they look at you. It's like, screw all that. Focus on what you need and allow yourself to overcome all those fears. All right, guys. Love you all very much. Have a great day.